please, please. Okay, there it goes. I'm gonna be like another minute or two because if you could believe it, OBS decided it was gonna update and yeah, I'm not entirely put together yet. For the most part I am, not entirely though. I'm just double checking and making sure I'm still going on YouTube and Twitch because apparently it booted out the little like dock thing I have in OBS when it updated that lets me stream on YouTube as well, so yeah, that's fun. I did not account for that. What else am I missing? I don't know. I'm trying to get like my drawing tablet and stuff set up too, so I'm gonna be second. Okay, I think for the most part I should be done. I have like one more thing I gotta get set up, but it's through my phone. You know, this phone that I have now, I got it not too long ago. I really like it because it comes with a built-in stylus. For someone who, you know, likes to doodle 24/7, that is a phenomenal thing because using the one thing on there, I think it's IBIS Paint. Using that on there is like 10 times easier than just using like my finger and like thumb and I guess like pinching to zoom in and zoom out and stuff. It is so much easier. The downside, none of the vocabulary I have in this phone saved. So now when I go to enter, you know, like my sister's name, it adds an extra A on the end of it. Or if I go to add or like type my brother's name, it doesn't even know his actual name. Like anytime I go to talk about him specifically, I use a nickname because obviously he, like, it's not he hates his real name. He doesn't like his real name because obviously if you get called by your full name, by your parents specifically, you know you're in trouble. So he doesn't like it mostly because of that. But, he just doesn't like it in general because we've always called him by his nickname. So, anytime I go to type his name now, no idea how, I have never typed his actual full name on this phone, and it knows his name. There we go. What was that? This one? Oh. Okay, I think I have about everything up. I'm just now pulling the chats up. Hello. I thought it would have been best. The thing I was saying though, I just finished typing up something. Every time I go to send a message now, if I can talk, jeez. Every time I go to send a message, I just pull up Google Documents on my computer and I just type it out and then I copy and paste it from my phone because it's 10 times easier. I cannot begin to tell you the number of times I actually have had to go through and fix mistakes on this phone already. Anyways, to the actual thing we are doing today. So, obviously by what I titled it, I've decided to try and make like a vocaloid, like my own little insert thing for it. Why? Go ahead and thank my brother for this. He has managed to get me to fall down a rabbit hole. Moral of the story, just thank my brother because he's the one that got me into vocaloid stuff. Like, I've listened to the music before and I was like, okay, well, this is fine. I just like the music and I'm gonna leave it at that. No. Instead, my brother went and watched the Miku movie with some of his friends when it came out, just for no other reason other than he wanted to do something new, to get out and about and things like that. So he went and watched that movie with his friends, And he liked it obviously because he also is like very big into, he wants to try and make music or things like that. I don't know what kind of genre because he never really specified, but he really liked it. So he decided to go down the vocaloid rabbit hole and went down the entire thing of how they started, and has continued to hammer it home to me. And I don't know what it's called, but at first I'm like, okay, I don't want to hear about this. Not because I was like, oh, I hate it. I'm just like, I don't really want to go down that rabbit hole. That's not something I want to go down. And like 4 months, something like that later, here we are. Oh, that's why I had Google. That's why I had Google open. I need reference photos. What? I would like to point out, though, the main reason that you know, I sometimes hate the targeted ads. Anyways, I'm going down through here because I'm looking for a specific, like, hairstyle. Because I have an idea in mind for this. The problem, maybe I should make that a smaller tab. Maybe that would be better. Because I'm going back and forth trying to see you guys and stuff. I don't need to see if my stuff goes or not. So long as I can tell my mic is picking up and the music's going, I know that this isn't gonna fail. Hopefully not. One of the things, though, I'm looking at with these references that I don't necessarily like is the specific hairstyle I'm trying to get. I like this, but there's a problem. Literally none of these have the style of bangs I'm going for. Like, I'm just asking with for the reference images I'm looking at. Why when you go for like messy hairstyles is the typical thing to have hair over your eyes? Or to have hair in your face in one way or another? I don't know. I gotta set this up. I think it's 5 for this canvas size. I gotta turn that down. I'm just drawing like a base head. I'm not actually gonna put like detail into it just yet. It's just to help me kind of get like an idea of what I'm going for. Mostly because I have a specific idea of mine, and I actually have my brother in on this idea too, which, by the way, before I forget, I may do another stream tomorrow night, but like a little bit earlier in the evening. The reasoning for that, I might actually be doing a stream with my brother. However, the problem with that is it's not so much I'm doing a stream with my brother, or I'm doing a stream earlier in the night. Ugh, if I can talk. More so, I'm trying to do a stream early enough that I'm not keeping my brother up, because out of my entire family, I keep later hours than everyone. Let me see here. But anyways, the thing I'm saying is I might do a stream with him either maybe later tonight, earlier, or earlier in the evening tomorrow night. The reasoning for that is because I really want to make one of these with him too. Come on, why do all these have to have the same, like, 10 things? Ooh. Okay. I gotta start building up... No. I gotta start building up... We're gonna label this one. And this is gonna be a private thing. So I can save... Yes, I know I saved that to that. Yes, I am on Pinterest. Saving ideas to it. Because, what am I trying to say? I'm saving ideas to it because I honestly can't find stuff on Google anymore. Like, more specifically, I should say it more specifically. With the hairstyle I'm going for with this character, I want like a wolf cut. And clearly you can tell by my actual hair, by how I look in real life. You can kind of tell. I don't know if you guys have seen me or not. I'm just now realizing I've been assuming you guys have been able to see pictures of me and stuff. But you probably might not be able to. But like what I'm saying is, so I would like to say it's kind of like a more fluffy wolf cut, I guess. If that makes sense. Like, it's supposed to be cut in layers. It's supposed to be layered. But because my hair curls and kind of does its own thing, it looks more like a wolf cut. Because it gets thinner towards the bottom, but it's like really fluffy and bulky in the front. Let's see. Also, I'm just now noticing specifically with I'm just now noticing specifically with the vocaloid stuff, why with most of the chicks do they have longer hair? Like, there's a few that have shorter hair, but a lot of them have like really long and fluffy hair. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I guess I can't really find anything. Guess I gotta try and wing it with eyes, because I can't find a close-up of any freaking eyes. Okay, well, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... I need... Never mind, I do need the eyes. Let's search up eyes. This did not help me very much. Ooh, I will save this to the steampunk stuff though. I'm done. Please, why? Okay, I'm sure you guys know by my little, like, desk mat thing, I like Hetalia. I'm looking up vocaloid stuff. Someone drew Hetalia characters as them, and that's what came up under the reference images I'm trying to search up. Please. Okay, well, I can't find any references for eyes, so I'm just gonna kind of wing it. I forget, I don't have this on. I gotta have this up a fair bit now. No. So, wait, no. So, I got my base. I know the nose and stuff looks off. I'm just doing a rough sketch for now. I'm trying to get everything placed. This is a very giant head. A very long face. I don't want that. I want a little more of a squished, kind of softer face. And because it's an OC, not necessarily it's my design. They're getting little moles. They're getting little impurities, because that's another. I'm gonna have a full-on crash out one of these days, because nobody, and I mean nobody, draws their characters with little moles and stuff that aren't symmetrical, I might add. I have them, and that's the one thing I don't understand. I don't have any facial features or any like blemishes or beauty marks that are symmetrical, but everybody makes their OCs have them. What are we? Oh, hair. I gotta get like a rough idea of how the hair is gonna look. Let's see here. What is a good reference? So we're gonna go with, you know what? I'm actually gonna erase the eyebrows for now because honestly, they don't do anything. No, I don't like that. I forget, I should be using the Control Z because it don't mess up as bad. Gotta turn this down more because I can't tell what I'm doing otherwise. Just as a rough outline for this stuff, there's gonna be like, nah, I don't like that. I don't know how I feel about this yet. I don't know. This is just kind of a rough outline of what it's gonna look like, more or less. If I can get these to connect. Okay, well, then we're gonna go like... We're gonna go like this. I forget my hand don't turn that way. Again, this is just a rough outline. This is not how this is gonna stay. We'll go with that for now. We'll leave it like that because that's gonna change. So let's see here. Also, if I keep going quiet, um, I'm not ignoring you guys. I am focusing a lot more on this for no other reason other than because I would like to get this figured out. What else? Do I want little hair clips? Do I want little hair clips or not? No, I forgot. I was gonna give them goggles, so I can't have that little dingy-mabobbum because I am gonna have some goggles. So we're gonna do that. If I can, I forget my hand won't stop. Ding. No. Okay. Okay, so oh wait, I forget it's supposed to be like that is how that's supposed to be. Yeah. Also, why with like steampunk stuff? Is there a lot of clocks like connected with it? I thought it was supposed to be like old school, but like I don't know the name of the filter, but like I guess like more or less black and white or like brown clothing. I forget the name of the color palette thing, but like I thought it was supposed to be like that. So what is the rest of this gonna have? We're also going to have gloves, but I'm not gonna draw the full body today. Actually, I'm going to while I have it in mind. I'm gonna just do a quick little doodle of a hand so I can remind myself that I do need to add to this. Just so I can remind myself I need to add fingerless glove things to them. So I have that as a little bit of a thing. Same as this. I know it's supposed to be gears right there. I have this for like a close-up thing. You know, I love the steampunk aesthetic. I can safely say I don't think I would actually be able to pull it off. Because directly for the fact that all of the outfits have like really low cut shirts or have stuff up higher on your neck, I wouldn't be able to. I don't like, the only reason I think I can do cosplays like that is because I'm like, okay, this is only a couple of hours. But like, oh crud, I just exited out of that picture and I needed it. No. You know what? We'll go with this one because this seems like it would be something I would honestly do. This looks so odd, but I'm trying to get better at just like doing rough sketches before I dedicate anything. I'm just used to the idea of jumping into something and hoping for the best, and that's not how I should be doing art. So it's like that, yeah. Oh crud, that's too far down. Still too far down. You know what, close enough. And then I would wear that underneath. Maybe two things right there. That would come up, because I do think I would be able to do like the high set, like corset skirt kind of things. Or wait, no, wait. So it'd be this. I forget, that's the actual like window. Sure. Whoops. And then it kind of split to like pants. I won't worry about the drawing on the head for now. I'm just trying to get a rough idea for the rest of it. I am still trying to figure out how to write with this. If I turn this down, then I can write with it, but not very well. So I gotta draw this in pieces so I can know what it's supposed to look like. And you know what? Because I probably would have maybe like a chain or something. And I think I have I think I go super tiny for this one. And then what was I gonna make the top again? I forgot her. I forgot already. I was gonna make it this one with the ties, but oh, I got a better idea. I got a better idea. Let me see. Aha, okay, so it is called that. Okay, so it's gonna be that, and then I just looked it up, and the name of this, I hope I say it right, is a bolero. Basically, it's something that goes over the shoulders only. Okay, so then it's like super puffy on the top. And then it ties together. It goes and it fastens together. It's supposed to fasten down here, but I want everything to kind of be tied. Like tied together so it matches better. And then we go like this. And then it comes down a little bit. I kind of want to make it a little bit of a heart-shaped thing. Let's see. Can I? Yeah, but it kind of looks odd. Okay, I don't match the aesthetic with the heart, but it does with the square. Alright. We'll just rock with it. We have little tiny heels. They don't go like that. It's supposed to be more of a box cut thing. Let's see. A lot of these too have like different little charms and stuff hanging off of them, but if you've seen how like the vocaloids and stuff actually move and like the videos and things they have, I don't think that would go very well having like 10,000 bows and stuff. I think I'm just gonna leave it at that, how I have it for like my design thing for now. So that's like the up close, and then there's that. I'm gonna redo this though. But yeah, I don't. And a cool thing too, one of the things I do want to say, since there's a lot of like clocks and stuff that are associated with steampunk, because my character thing is kind of like steampunk themed, I'm also giving her shorter hair because if you think about it, that was a lot of the reason why like older hairstyles existed, was because a lot of women would get their hair caught in like machines and things. And that's what I should think of clocks when I think of steampunk stuff. For some reason, the Industrial Revolution is what comes to mind instead. So I'm kind of like, maybe don't give them long hair. I'll look and see. Okay, I think I got some ideas. I think now I'm just gonna throw. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna throw anything in here. That's pants. So this is the base. So that has to go in there. Then okay, I'm gonna do this. So I know these are the ones that have to go in here. And they stay in order. I know there's a certain way you can put these in here and they'll stay in order, but I like doing it manually because I like making sure I don't trust these. You know what? I'm actually going to do this. Cut. Yeah, and that's on its own little layer. So we can do that. And now we have just the clothes and everything else off by themselves. So now I gotta try and redraw this because I'm not happy with how this looks. Wait, why did I do that right there? I gotta put this in there too. So then that way I can do this. And then that way I have a reference. And I am starting with the face first. Oh, that's why it's all weird, wonky. I gotta make that darker because it's messing me up. Oh, that's why that's not working great. If the buttons will work. I don't like that. Just a little bit better. I did those both on the same layer. No! Please. There, that way if I don't like how the eyes look, I can always just adjust them. Which I think I'm gonna adjust this one. There we go. There we go. Now it looks better. Now it looks like they're actually looking at the camera. Oh crap, I did not mean to hit my mic. Let's see, do they typically have... No. No. I can't do my little beam brows. Are you kidding me? That's what I call the little eyebrows that I do, because I just do circles. I don't like how the lines look. I don't know why. I don't like that. I always do little beam brows. I don't know why. It's just cute. It looks better that way to me. Let's see. I gotta try and connect these to the nose a bit. Gotta figure out. The hair is very distracting from all of it. The same with the eyes, oddly enough. Okay, I gotta have this bright enough really quick so I can go over these. Oh no, I gotta save those. Yes, these are the little features. Where's the head? Okay, do I want that big of a head? No, I would like a more tiny and like roundish cutesy version. So we'll go. If I can get the lines to work with me, please. Okay, I will leave these is like that. Here we go. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm closer here to fix the problem. If I can get the lines to work with me. My gosh. They don't ever want to work. Why? Okay, we're gonna go like this. Still it'll work that way, it won't work the other way. Are you kidding me? So the air goes right around there. We're gonna do that just so I can have one for guideline, more or less. actually gonna do this because I think, yeah, I like that. I like that. So that's just the duplicate layer. I'm actually gonna label this reference just so I can have what am I missing now? Now the mouth and stuff looks like it sits down lower, but that's okay because I'm about to fix that. This should be barely. Wait, hold on. Okay, so all this can honestly go for the most part because I don't need it anymore. Still need it for the rest of the body, but yeah, for this stuff, we don't need it anymore. Oh, it's like that head's too small though. Like too skinny. Hold on. Let's fix that. Scale. Yeah. Something looks off with it. No. Might be this. I might have to redraw that. I'm thinking that's probably the case. Maybe the eyes are too big. I don't know. If that was the case, then making the face bigger would have helped it, not made it worse. That looks better. That looks a lot better. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I like that. That's exactly what I was trying to do. Okay, so then that means I can get rid of this. Because I don't necessarily need it anymore. That. I should be labeling these as I go, but what's fun with that? What fun would it be actually doing what you're supposed to with art rules? Okay, so yes, you said about mid-eye and go down. Okay. Next reference. That's a close reference. We need the hair. But the hair is not gonna be right. I might have to sketch this a couple of times till I get it. Until I'm happy with it. So with the hair, there's kind of how I want it to be is kind of like not like that, like the top part and then it comes out like a jellyfish. Kind of. That's the generalized shape, so it would be a lot of this and then a lot of this. That's what I'm going for. And then I'm debating, do I want things like this? Yes, because that's going to add onto the whole jellyfish shape. So I do want things like that. Okay, I see why the haircuts have that then. Okay, we'll do that. I'll save. I'm actually going to do this really quick because, I gotta save it. And this does in fact have my name. We're gonna just do. We'll name it Steampunk Vocaloid. We're gonna go boop. We're back. Oh, I've been going for a while now. I did not realize. Okay, give me just a few and I will be right back. Also, thank you. I just now looked over and seen that you had said something about the art. I will be right back though. Okay. Oh. I think my computer is slowly fighting for its life. It started lagging for some reason. Okay, I might have to end just in a few minutes. I'm gonna try and see how far I can get on the hair first. I'm gonna see if I can at least try and draw it up. And then I'm probably gonna have to end the stream. I'm hoping my brother will actually give me a response so I can try and do the, oh, what am I trying to say? The one thing with him to make him like a vocaloid thing too, because I told him I think it would be cool to do that. Have me make one that's a completely opposite, oh, what am I trying to say? A completely opposite aesthetic. So like he has in mind he wants like a bright colored one, and I had in mind I wanted to make like a steampunk color, or not a steampunk color, like a steampunk themed one. I'm gonna make that a little bit shorter. And I'm gonna do that so I can see what I'm doing exactly. That was the thing I was starting in with at the beginning of this stream, and I never finished talking about it. So if I go to do a stream with my brother, there's a good chance that you guys will only be able to hear me and not him, and the only reason for that is because he is specifically asked on like numerous occasions with his friends not to have him on their streams and things like that. They kind of disrespected him over it. So because I know he doesn't like that, there's a good chance it'll just be a case where you guys can hear me but not him, but we'll still both be on here. How am I gonna go about this strip? Ow! I just need my desk. You know what? That's fair. I have like 4 or 5 people that occasionally come on and think I'm schizophrenic. And so at this point, how am I gonna go about this? I'm not gonna live past that. I'm not gonna live past that. We're gonna go... No. No, I don't like how that looks. Okay, let's see. That's okay, so I can go over the top of this. So that's kind of like the actual head. Make that a little bit smaller or lighter. Again, I should probably label these, but why do that when you can just wing it? Yeah, I don't like how that looks. I'm going to fix that. What if I turn it a little bit? Looks a little bland right there. What if I change this. To this. Or to something like this. Nah, because now that looks too high up. So what if I just make that more like this? To give it a little more curl. So it's like that. Yeah, because it still looks like it's missing some. I guess it doesn't matter because I'm gonna go back in and put the little like goggle things on. This looks so odd for my hair because, or for like one of my drawings, because I normally go in and I like adding the little like things. I don't know why, I feel like it just adds to it. I guess I could do this in a separate layer and then take them out for the thing. I don't know why, that just adds to it. Alright, I got my little outfit details. I got everything I need. I can actually go back in now. And I can delete that because I didn't even go with that hairstyle. I can delete that because I gotta draw a whole new body. I'll save on to that, but I will delete this. Okay, we're gonna go back, and we're gonna hit save just to make sure. Be like double ultra mega sure. Okay, so I have to probably end it here. Just mostly because I have to get a couple other things done really quick. Like I said, I don't know when that stream is gonna be. I don't know if that's gonna be like, it's gonna be earlier on in the night, so I don't know if it's gonna be tonight or tomorrow night, or even if it's gonna be over the weekend, because the that was what I had to do as well. I think I'm gonna be busy Monday, so there's a good chance I could also do stuff Sunday night too. I don't honestly know. Either way, the next time I come back on, I'm either gonna be playing games, or if I'm drawing art, it's probably gonna be for my brother. As dumb as it sounds. Well, it doesn't sound dumb. I say it's gonna sound dumb because I don't usually hear people say that. I will be back though again at some point this weekend. I don't know when. I don't know if it'll be tonight or tomorrow or when. But I will be back again. And if I'm back, or if I come back, it'll be either to play games, or if I'm drawing, you'll know it would be because of my brother. Speaking of games and vocaloid stuff, I figured this out, and I am very glad I did. We're gonna do this. This little fun game right here. The Project Diva. And I will stop the music really quick. Yeah. Somebody, I don't want to name names, somebody actually told me that mods exist for the game. And I have a favorite. Out of all the singers my brother has showed me for vocaloid stuff, I have one specific favorite that is not in that game. So, I spent a good majority of my night last night figuring out how to mod the game just to get his model in there. I need to figure out though, because you can also mod it and put songs in there too. So I gotta figure out how to mod it to add songs in there, because that would be fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the game now. It'd be a lot more fun if every time my brother said, you know what, let me try playing this on the computer instead of PlayStation. It would be a lot more fun if he didn't blow all my scores out of the water. Because I don't play the game a whole lot like I do. I play a couple of songs like every night, maybe at most, if you're lucky. I'm more worried about doing art, or I have other games I play and things like that. He does not, so he mostly plays that and a couple other games, and that's about the end of the line for what entertains him. So he just casually comes in and blows my scores out of the water. But it would be a lot more fun if I had songs that I actually liked, because I'd probably play it daily at that point. So yeah. I would also play that on stream, but copyright. I could not begin to tell you what songs on that game are and aren't copyrighted, because a lot of the songs are just made by random people in the community. So the game technically doesn't own the rights. They just asked for permission to put the songs in the game. Which obviously, if you do that, you're going to get more traction to your music. So the people are like, oh yeah, sure. But copyright still exists. So I can't play that on stream. Otherwise, I'd show you guys the mods that I got. But yeah. I'm hoping in the next couple of months or so, I actually will be able to start reaching out and playing with more people and things like that when it comes to games. Or at least finding other people to do, like, art with. I know I have Bubbles, but I have another friend too. If you could imagine, I do have friends outside of Bubbles. I promise. I've got a whopping 2 friends and he's one of them. But I have another friend that was talking about maybe looking into doing streaming stuff. So maybe if he gets up and going and he does it, because he's just, that one's doing it for fun. I think Bubbles is trying to do it as like a long term thing, I think is how it shakes down. So maybe it'll be a case the 3 of us could do something in the near future. I don't know. That would be cool. I don't know how that would shake down though. Um, I think that's pretty much it though. Like I said, I will be back around at some point this weekend. I honestly have no idea when, and I don't know if I'll be playing games or art when I come back because I love fall, and I think I love it even more now, knowing the fact that for some reason I get a wild hair and suddenly I decide I'm good at art and I crank out like a buttload of art. So at this point until like Christmas hits or something like that, I will probably be doing a lot more art just because that is how my brain is at apparently. Um the I don't know. I had a game I was going to play on here, but I don't remember what it was going to be. I forgot if it was a Hitalia game or if it was one on itch.io or what. I had one saved though and I was gonna play it, but I couldn't because of the copyright issues. There's a lot of games out now that I like that I'm like, this would be really fun to play on stream. And then, no, you can't because copyright exists. Oh, that's someone outside. I thought that was my dog. um, yeah, I think that was pretty much it. Like I say at the end of all my streams, I do appreciate you guys stopping by because honestly, I don't plan to turn this into anything. So to have people just kind of stop by and more or less talk and things like that, or just like watching what I do, I do appreciate it a lot. A lot more than what I could probably express through words. I don't know when the next time I will be back around will be. It'll be some point this weekend for a fact over the next couple of days. And if you don't see me in that time, Sasquatch and I have managed to pull off the greatest heist in history, and we're currently living in the Bahamas together. Okay?